I got fat. I know women don't want to hear that, but I've gotten fat and it's going to have an impact on me having children. Or shoot, even trying to get pregnant because my periods have been irregular way more than they have been throughout my life. Hi, I'm Demi Dixon, and welcome to all of you watching me on YouTube and Rumble. So today I will be talking about just a little update on my health in regards to preparing to have children. In a previous video I've talked about how I've had irregular periods and how it's been especially irregular over the past 2 years, and that I was really concerned, especially when it comes to preparing to have children. I just wanted to talk about that, share my progress in that area, and also just talk about something else that's kind of connected to that as well. And so I went to the doctor back in, I think, October. Yeah, in October, so I could have pap smear, things like that. And then she gave me a referral to get my ultrasound done, which I did that. And then after all of that was done, I also had blood work done, so I could check my hormones and all that. I was doing research on my own, and I was thinking, maybe I'm perimenopausal, where because I had one period in 12 months back in 2021, but I'm like, but I've had a couple of periods this year, so maybe that's not it. And I was thinking, okay, maybe it's PCOS, because I've had irregular periods since I was 13 years old. And I also have issues with hair on my chin and my neck, and I've been dealing with that since maybe my mid-20s. And so I was thinking, okay, well maybe it's PCOS. I was looking for something that would explain what had been going on with me. Even though in the back of my mind, I had a thought about what was going on, but I was like, it's probably something else. I did my appointment, got my ultrasound done, got my blood work done, went back to my provider, and she said everything's normal. Nothing up with your hormones. Ultrasound, I read my ultrasound results before I went to the appointment, and everything was fine. I had no cysts. Well, I had one very, very, very small one, but I did research on it, and it's not a big deal. I didn't have multiple follicles like with PCOS, and my hormones, she was saying, were fine. She was basically, talking to me about getting on birth control not talk to me about getting on it, but talk to me about that being an option I could look into in order to have regular periods to prepare me and my husband to start to conceive. But she also mentioned, losing weight. She said she's found that with her patients, doing that was really helpful in their fertility. And in the back of my mind, I had always felt that was the problem, but I didn't want to admit it. Because I was like, well, I've always had irregular periods, and I haven't always been a health nut, so it couldn't be that. But that played a role. And I've watched other videos of women that went the natural way to get their periods regular again, especially for women that have PCOS. Even though I don't, I felt like I could still relate to their videos. They were talking about how eating healthy and being active and exercising was important. And in the world of body positivity, women do not like to hear that. I'm not in the health at every size kick, definitely not. But still, it seems like a lot of things are connected to being overweight or being unhealthy when it comes to eating and things like that. In a previous video how I've talked about how my husband and I have had the conversation about me losing weight. And now that I know that plays a role in my irregular periods and all of that, that's something I definitely need to address. And I actually have already started, doing that. Even though it's only been 3 days, I have been eating better. I did start exercising again, and I'll talk more about that maybe down the line once I have some consistency and kind of talk about what I've been doing. And so, yeah, that's just reality. I got fat. I know women don't want to hear that, but I've gotten fat and it's gonna have an impact on me having children, or shoot, even trying to get pregnant because my periods have been irregular way more than they have been throughout my life. And so, yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because I feel like a lot of times, a lot of us as women may feel like PCOS might be the explanation for everything. And for me, rather than trying to find a diagnosis for what was going on with me, I'm just going to eat healthy and work and exercise and do those things and go on that path. I'm gonna have a follow-up appointment with my provider just to kind of talk about, you know, preparing to conceive, because my husband and I have decided to, you know, not wait a whole year, but to start a little bit sooner. And so I want to talk to her about those things. And in the meantime, I'm gonna just, you know, take vitamins and eat better and exercise. So yeah, I just wanted to provide that update. Short video today, so just wanted to do that. Please let me know what your thoughts are about, you know, trying to conceive. For any of you that are watching, any women that have, you know, have been on that journey or you're still on that journey, I would love to hear your thoughts. Anything that you have found has been helpful. I would love to have the conversation. Or you can follow me at DemiDixon34 and shoot me a DM in case you want to, you know, have that conversation over there. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a blessed day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.